Convex lens, there is basically three labelings that you need to know. So you must know this is called the optical center, means the center of the lens. And you must know this is called a focal point, which is where the image is formed. And this is called the focal length, which is the distance between optical center and focal point, the straight line that you measure. Okay. A lot of people measure wrongly. Some people measure like here to here. Some people measure from here to here. Wrong. So from here to here. All right. Okay. The convex lens will converge light ray. Converge basically means focus. So this lens will combine the light onto one point. That's called converge. And the characteristics of the image formed by the lens is real, inverted, and size issue, we will talk about it later. But remember, die must remember two of this. If it's convex lens, definitely real and inverted. No question asked one. I mean, you don't have to hesitate like, hey, which one is it? Confirm real and inverted. This is like the basic characteristics of the image that you must remember. Whether diminished or larger or whatsoever, that depends on drawing, which we'll talk about it later. Okay, all right, next. Concave lens will diverge light ray. Diverge means that open up. This is called diverge. Okay, and the image will actually form on the left side, or I would say behind the lens. So you see your focal point is here, your optical center is here, your focal length is actually behind already. So this lens will be having a virtual image, means you will not form on the right side. Okay, if it forms on the right side, that's called real. If it forms on the left side, that's called virtual. And then upright is the opposite of inverted. Okay, upright means standing straight. Okay, inverted means terbalik. Okay, diminish means become smaller. Okay, again, size, it depends. But the first two, you die must remember now. Remember now. Put into your head now. Convex, real, inverted. Concave, virtual, and upright. Okay? Now, about the drawing, I will show you the steps later together. So this is for you to refer if you need to next time. Then we're actually going to the next page, this page. Okay? Now, you have 5 possibility of drawing. So you must know all 5 of them. You must remember each of their characteristics, and you must remember their optical instrument. So let's do a conclusion to remember everything together. So this is usually what I draw to you. You remember I think last year we did the same thing. Okay, convex lens, right? We have 2F, F, okay? Right, so we have 5 possibilities. Let's combine all of them together in one place. So you have more than 2F. This is where your object will stand. 5 possibilities. More than 2F, on 2F, between 2F and F, on F, less than F. Is that right? 5 possibilities. Yeah, which is right above here. See, more than 2F, on 2F, between 2F and F, and then F. Okay, so as you can see, right, my object is actually moving from this to, okay. My object is actually moving from here to here, to here, to here, to here. So as you go nearer to the lens, right, your image will form on the other side, but terbalik and bigger and further away from the lens. Okay, so as for now, let's remember their sizes. This is S, M, L, no size, XXL. Okay, well, the rest of the characteristics is gonna be real and inverted. This is for sure, right? So I can say just now you must remember the first two characteristics is always real and inverted, real and inverted. Okay, except for image at F would be infinity, means you can never find a cross point, infinity. And the last one will be everything opposite. It's like the concave lens, which is virtual and upright. But the size is going to be larger. So how do we do that? Okay, we will remember as this one, real, inverted, smaller. Real, inverted, same size. M means same size. Real, inverted, larger. This one, infinity. This one, virtual, upright, larger than object. So in this sense, right, you can actually try to remember everything together based on their sizes. Okay? And hence, we will actually try to memorize the instrument of each of them. So for the first one, right, which is the small one, right, we use that for camera. Okay, you try to remember everything in one picture. Second one is for photocopy. And third one is for projector. Third one is for spotlight. And next one is for magnifying glass. Can? All right, so this is sort of like a conclusion for everything. Instead, you want to memorize every little thing in this picture and the whole page. Might as well you try and remember this part. It makes answering question a lot easier. I'll show you why later. So everyone, if you need to draw this, or you can do a quick print screen, or you can do a quick screenshot. We are actually going to the exercise. Okay, no problem. Can. Okay, so we go to exercise. Okay, please turn with me to. Okay, I skip pages first. Your exercise is at page 20. Everyone, question number 2, page 20. Like page 20. Okay, no problem. Like I show you when this is memorizing all of them come into action. You have to remember all the parts and where it is for what optical instrument. Okay, like first one, state 3 characteristics of the image form. Now, this is convex lens, right? You remember the first 2 die, you must write one. Do you remember what is that? If it's a convex lens, it must be. There's 2 that you must remember. And the third one is the size issue, right? Size, it depends where you place the object. That will give you a different answer. So it must be real, inverted, and the third one, obviously, look at your picture. The image is bigger or smaller or same size as the object. This is obviously larger, right? Yeah, so real, inverted, larger than object. Okay? Okay, and again, this is when you come into action with the drawing. So remember, this is S, M, L, no size, XXL, C, L, larger, and it's real and it's inverted. No question asked. That is definitely like that. Okay, let's go to B. Give one optical instrument which has the similar arrangement on the figure above. Optical instrument. Remember the one that I write here, like that one. Okay, if we are talking about at this one between 2F and F, this is the third one, right? Larger. For what? Remember for what optical instrument? If you go by sequence, we have this is for camera, we have this one is for photocopy, and the third one larger. You know, when we used to have class in DDC physical class, we use projector. Projector gives you a larger image for everyone to see. So correct, that will be projector. Yes, 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 projector. Okay, see that helps you to remember everything together. Yeah. Okay, like next one. If we want to form an image with the same size as the object, 来了 same size S, M, L, no size, XXL. If I want to produce same size, where should we place the object? You want this one? Your arrow must be here, lor. Okay, there you go. So that is at 2F, you can say that at 2F. Okay, at 2F. Answer for 2B, similar arrangement as 2B, this one, right? Yeah, Yolanda, this one, this is for projector, okay? No problem, projector. Okay, same size, everyone, must be at 2F, so your answer is at 2F. Okay, question D. If object placed at F, okay, like F is here, no size one, what is the characteristics of the image? Okay, what do we call that again? On F is ta-da, infinity. A virtual is for the next one actually, less than F. Wait, let me check again. Question says at F, right? Like at F, no, not moving forward to the lesser than F, so it's only at F. Yes. So your answer is object is formed at typo. It's okay. It's okay. Ashley, it's okay. Is formed at infinity. Okay, no problem. That's the correct. Actually, you cannot find the image because it's infinity. So it's good for spotlight. See, spotlight, right? The light go forever one. Go to the end of the universe one. It's infinity. Okay, there will never be a cross point where there will never be a dot. It will just be a beam of light. Okay. Okay, like next one. If we want to use the lens as a camera lens, like camera lens, camera, where should we place the object? Like camera, you know which one, right? This one, this one, this one, or this one, or this one. So camera is smaller or S size, right? The picture that comes out is smaller than the real one, right? So where do we place? What do we call this? This is called, okay, if you don't know how to like, before 2F, or left side of 2F, okay, the proper way of saying is more than 2F, okay? More than 2F. All right, no problem. Okay, see, that's when this come into picture law. You don't have to guess the answer law. You don't have to don't know leh, Chinchan. You will be more accurate in answering when you are aware of all the places and what are the characteristics and what are optical instruments. You can score a better mark than just guessing, right? So try and do this if you can. Take some time, memorize, draw yourself, and tell yourself which one is which one. Okay, cool. Done with the first type of question. All right, next we will go back to the first question of the exercise. Please turn to page 8, everyone. Okay, page 8, back to the first question. Okay, like this is another type of lens question, asking for, I think, testing on their thickness. If you look at the picture properly, this is thinner, 比较薄, and this is thicker, 比较厚. Right, we have two different focal lengths. So as you can see, right, if it's a thinner lens, you get a longer focal length. If it's a thicker lens, you get a shorter. It works this way. So question number 1, state the focal length for 1.2. Okay, you grab your ruler, measure how long is your focal length. Like measure with your ruler. Okay. How come 3 cm? Okay. Don't have the material. Then how you measure 3 cm? 3 cm actually. Sorry, today my tongue not so good. So I speak not clear. Sorry, I got ulcer. Of course, that one 3 cm, then assume look like, or 5 cm, then okay, it's wrong one. If you measure on your book, the left one is not 5 cm, it's lesser, because I combine 2 page in 1 page. So ignore the 5 cm. Just measure the one on the right side. Put salt on ulcer. No. Yeah, actually sometimes I did, but I use Bonjela because I tried before. I put salt, right, and then it got infection, become worse. Then I scared already. Then I don't want to put already. Sometimes put salt can cause infection. Cause too bad, too strong. Can soak your ulcer into spicy soap in your mouth. I don't have spicy soap. So my saliva keep coming out. Very hard to talk actually. If I'm not clear, sorry. Later I try put salt again because very annoying. I cannot teach. These few days, I tell you, I thought like I had no tongue like that. Use hand sign. Don't talk relief class. Wait, cannot. Later people complain. Cannot. Drink more water. Yes. This is my second bottle of today. Thank you for reminding. So everyone, 2 cm. Wait, why I see got 1.2, 1.7. Wait, you all can measure one not? 1 point. I think is 2 cm. You all measure properly. 2 cm. Measure from where? Measure from here to here. Should be 2 cm. GG later simply do hand sign summon demon. So easy then. I summon already. Okay, 2 cm. I assume all your measurements are correct. You all measure correctly. 2 cm. Okay, like B. State difference between focal length of the two convex lenses. Okay, can you compare? Very easy only lah. You know this one is longer, this one is shorter. Can you do a sentence to compare? Like what? The focal length in diagram 1.1 is like for you. Now do a comparison sentence. Okay. Yes, correct actually, but can you do the other side also, like when you compare both? So the focal length in diagram 1.1 is longer than the focal length in like, yeah, both sides. Yeah, everyone, do both sides. Okay. All right, no problem. Terbalik also can, up to you. Okay, like let's go for inference. Okay, inference means reason, typical lah. We've been doing this for a very long time. Okay, why this one longer than this one? Okay, now their length is different, right? One long, one short. Why different? Because what is actually affecting your focal length here? Look at your picture again. What is affecting the short or the longer focal length? Something is affecting here. The lens, but what of the lens that is affecting? The thickness of the lens. The thickness, not angle. Okay, the thickness. So you realize thin will be longer, right? Thick will be shorter. So inference format, just for everyone else information, you must do a observation of, okay, observation, then because reason, the format. So I think we should do this first, then only we say about reason. So your observation is this. Your observation is we have different thickness, then we have different focal length. Okay, so you can write as your starting. The focal lengths are different, okay, or the focal length produced by the convex lens are different because, then we will do on the other side, okay? Please start your starting. Please write the first part of the sentence, okay? The focal length in diagram above are different because it is affected, or it depends on the thickness of the convex lens. Because it is affected by the thickness of convex lens, or it is depending on the thickness of convex lens. Okay? Means different thickness, different length. Easy. Okay? No problem. Yep, correct, Ashley. Okay, everyone, no problem. Okay, just in case I borrow Ashley's answer. Okay. Something like that, okay? The focal lengths are different because depends on the thickness of the convex lens. Or another way of writing is you can write okay, or the other way of writing, you can do this in your chat box. Okay, focal length is affected by the thickness of convex lens. Okay, right, like everyone, manipulated, very easy, free answer from your, okay, usually we copy from table, but since we don't have now, but it's a very straightforward experiment, you are having different thickness, so there will be your thickness of convex lens. That's for your manipulated. Constant variable, things must be fixed, which is where the light comes from, or rather we shall say there must be an object here, right? So the object all the way to the lens the distance must be the same. No matter thick or no matter thin, it must be the same distance of object. So for your constant variable, you can write as distance between the object and the convex lens. Okay, distance between distance between the object and the convex lens. Okay, can, no problem. Okay, then let's proceed to drawing. Okay, drawing. Okay, okay, 来 a student carried out an experiment to form a magnified real image. Okay, that's the characteristics, okay? Explain how the student can form the magnified real image based on the arrangement. So we want to know, in order to form this, where must we place the object in order to form the two characteristics? So like we have 1, 2. This is the tips, or this is the examples that we should follow, the result that we should follow. Okay. If for responding due focal length, yes, correct. If it's responding for this one, our responding variable will be a focal length, just like that. Okay. Manipulated is thickness of the lens. Yes, Michi, correct. Manipulated is thickness of the lens. Okay, right. Now, but before that, okay, I saw like you all tell me like where you should place, right? Okay. Before that, like number 1, aim. Now, what we're trying to find out here is where, right? Like I asked you, like, hey, where I should place my object. So your aim for the experiment is actually to find out where should I place the object. Okay, like everyone, for your aim, I think instead of we write to study, right? For this one a bit different, we write to find out. Okay, to find out. Yeah, so because I think like to study is a bit weird. You're not trying to study any results, you're trying to find out where. So to find out the position, okay, position of object, so that a magnified real image can be formed. Okay, everyone. Okay, so question number 2. That's when we need to decide where we need to place the object, right? Okay, then now we discuss. Okay, just now, Yi Xiang was saying, behind F, Jajun 2F and F, between 2F and F. Okay, so you see, this is when the arrangement come in picture again. S, M, L, no size, XXL, right? Okay, follow the criteria saying magnify. Magnify means larger. Real, yeah, all of them are real one, except for the last one. Okay, if I want my image to be larger, you can actually kick out a few already. Out, out, out. So you have either at Y or either at Z now. Now, but question says real real you remember what is real or not? Real, I think it's the first 3 only Okay, if you don't remember, we check again. If you want real, cannot be the last one. Cannot be this one. Because the last one is virtual. So cannot be this one. It must be this one. Real, magnify, larger. So it is between 2F and F. And therefore, the Z will be out. So now your answer is at y. Okay, okay, right? So I think you write down on the line first. Okay, write your answers down at the line. So this will be position y. Okay, so see, I think that way will help you to get a more accurate answer rather than you like guessing around. Okay. Okay, okay, like number 3, we draw the whole thing. I show you how to draw. For those who know how to draw, go ahead. For those who don't know how to draw, you follow me now. Okay, so I think on your book, the lens, right, I think at a height of 1 cm. So your object that you draw shouldn't be higher than your lens. So let's maybe keep it low, like shorter a bit, maybe like, I don't know, maybe at 0.8. So let's make it 0.8, easy for everyone. So can you measure with your ruler and draw with your pencil? So measure 0.8 cm tall of the object. And of course, this label, this is the object. All right, can everyone, no problem? I continue. Okay, then draw a same height of image on the other side, because I need to make sure I connect them parallel. Okay, I need to connect them parallel. Cannot. Okay. Everyone, no problem? Can follow? Okay, like, continue. From here, you need to connect to the F on the right side. So place your ruler at point A here, and then place your ruler here and cross through. It means extend longer. Doesn't matter. I think it will be quite behind, like quite far away later. So it's okay to draw longer. Okay, back to the original point, trying to cross the optical center right here. Okay, cross through. There you go. Okay, right. Then you notice, right, the cross point is here. There should be where your image is coming out. So you know what? I think it's not long enough, so I'm just gonna extend a bit like that. Okay, and this is where your image was standing up, the ballet. Okay, and label image like that. Okay, and lastly, arrow, 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 arrow. Okay, right. This is a complete drawing for convex lens. Yeah, so the steps are the same, but it's just that the object is moving, hence giving you a different result on the right side. So if ever you need the steps or the examples is in the notes, the front part, so help yourself with that. This is a complete drawing for 3 marks. Okay, everyone, no problem. So see, if you fulfill your criteria, number 1, magnify, yeah, bigger. Is it real? Yeah, it's on the right side. And I guess the last question is asking for one other characteristic. So what is missing? I have real, I have magnify, there's one more thing. Now, your image here like that, then here like that. So what do you think? There's one more characteristic that is missing. Okay, so you have real, you have larger, and what else? Let's refer, if you don't remember, real, larger, and one more, correct, inverted. Tomorrow you are dizzy, And tomorrow's holiday. Jajun, tomorrow, you mean USJ? No, I'm at Gasing. We have class anyway. There's no holiday. Tomorrow I am at Jalan Gasing, not USJ. Next week. So next week, Monday to Wednesday, nighttime. What do you want to take from me? This one, this August. In August, you take from counter already. August, take from counter. They pack in a packet one. Like all the subject you take are packed in a packet. Then your I think your receipt or whatsoever is inside. Yeah, just go to counter and then you say you want to take notes. Then auntie will find your name and and it's in a packet. Like how we deliver to you during MCO. Yes, anytime tomorrow as long as working hour. I mean DDC open hour lah. Yes, anytime. Should be there already. All right. You're welcome. Okay, can no problem, everyone. No problem with your lenses. So just now the last one I was saying inverted. Okay, inverted. Okay, nice. Right. Next part we want to talk about will be your pinhole camera. Okay. Honestly, these three things, right? Microscope, periscope, telescope, not super important. If you don't want to go through it, you can actually skip it. But pinhole camera is important. But I will straight go to the exercise instead because it's a camera. It's a very straightforward question. It's a camera. Camera means a rail, inverted, and diminished. If you realize that was the first one. Yeah, rail, inverted, diminish, smaller. It's for camera. So pinhole camera also pinhole camera, camera pinhole camera pinhole camera. So real inverted diminish. Okay, like I show you the question right away. Okay, question 3. Everyone look for page 11. All right. Okay, question A. Complete the formation of image in diagram above. Okay, like grab your ruler and try and put parallel at same diagonal as the line, and you want to extend the line behind everyone. You want to extend a little bit to the center of behind the screen, yeah, almost like here lah. You want to aim at the center of the lens somewhere like that. Okay, then same from here. You cross, try to be at the center if you can, like that. All right, everyone. Now, you are going to draw the image behind on the screen, but you know this is camera. Camera must be inverted, real, inverted, diminished. Real means it forms on a screen on the right side of the lens, on the right side. Inverted means terbalik, and it will be diminished, smaller than the original. Okay, it's a number 8 so no matter how you terbalik, it's still number 8, right? So luckily it's number 8. If it's like number 4, wow, die. Have to terbalik the number 4. Okay, anyway, let's draw the terbalik of number 8. Okay, I know that is cheating, but that's how you draw. Okay. All right, that's how you draw the terbalik one. So remember, this is pinhole camera. Okay, it works the same as camera. Okay, line next one, B. Based on your answer in A, state 2 characteristics of the image form. Like I said, it's a camera. You write all 3 can or not? Free one more for me can or not? So help yourself now. Write down all 3 of the characteristics of the image. Okay, like you do it now, yeah? It's a camera, everyone, it's a camera. Okay, all right, question C. The object is moved further away from the pinhole camera. State the relationship between the distance of the object from the pinhole camera and the size of the image. Okay, very simple theory, everyone. Everyone take picture lah, all right? Uh, with whatever you have, like maybe your phone or you have a camera, you all take picture, right? If you all go nearer, you all take picture, then the image will be bigger, lor. If you walk further away and you all take picture, then the image in your phone must small, lor. That means the nearer you are to the camera or to the object or whatsoever, you get a bigger image. The further, okay lah, you all can already lah. You all do a the sentence on what I highlighted, yeah? Help yourself, okay? It's a the sentence. The, okay? Right, you try, my tongue cannot, I want to chop off my tongue now. My saliva keep drilling. I cannot keep my saliva. I help you chop. Lai Xiang, come. I see you next week. Come Monday, see who chop who. 哎呀，又不要拿一拿 notes 了，哎呀。Play hide and seek，我几时 play hide and seek？Hello，你哪一天来？Okay, everyone done with your sentence, yeah? So, roughly, you don't have to follow exactly my answer, but the further the distance of object from the pinhole camera, the smaller the size of the image. Okay? All right. Like question D. Don't tell me you don't know. I said. It's a camera, of course. What do we use to replace the behind screen of the picture? Of course, it's a camera. We use film. Okay, film. Film, everyone. Film. Alrighty, no problem. Okay, easy. That's your pinhole camera topic. Okay, human eye versus camera. Okay lah, quite easy one. I just have to read through a bit. This is for objectives. Make sure you know which part of human eye versus which part of camera, then can liao. And of course, the function. Okay, very easy one. I'll leave this to you. I will go to the last part for today. Dispersion and scattering. Okay? Light, everyone. White light consists of 7 color light. I believe everyone understands that. And you can arrange the color by starting with red all the way to violet. Okay? So, dispersion of light is when white light are being separated. Why separated? Because due to different density of substance. So, separation of white light into its component color is known as dispersion. Why separate? Because when light travels from one medium to another medium with different density, means like air to glass, it's a different density, the speed of light will slow down. I mean, you imagine from air, not much disturbance, nothing block you, suddenly got a glass, the light will slow down slightly. So when light slows down slightly, the light will bend. When light bend, we call that as light refraction. In Mandarin, 折射光被折. Okay? because of different density. Yeah. Okay. So when they travel into a different density medium, right, because of their speed slows down, it bends and it shows out 7 color lights. So this tells us that different colors have different wavelength and different speed. Okay, different color and different wavelength, different speed. No problem. So when they have different speed, right, it makes them refract at slightly different angles. So different color of lights refracted at slightly different angle. Now think about this. Like running 100 meters of competition. We have the fastest all the way to the loser, right? Everyone have different speed, therefore they end up with different timing. So imagine color have different speed, therefore they bend at different angle. Okay, so due to different speed, they refract at different angle. So who is fastest? Red color fastest, violet slowest. So red is fastest, you bend lesser. Fast ma, fast you can go through it, even if it's a glass. So you bend lesser. But if you slower, you bend more. Okay, means you can't really pass through the glass and you bend more angle compared to the rest. Okay, so the 7 colors that are being shown when light is traveled into a different medium of density, the 7 colors are called the spectrum. Okay, when only do we need to write or mention rainbow? That's when question asks for natural phenomenon. Then you write rainbow, or else we're just going to stick to spectrum. Okay, so overall, what is this topic about? This topic is actually to tell you that our rainbow form from such theory, which is when sunlight enters the atmosphere through raindrops, raindrops act as the prism. So the prism will actually disperse the sunlight into 7 color lights, which creates a rainbow. So imagine every little raindrop makes a small rainbow, right? And we have a huge rainbow in the sky. So basically dispersion is just to tell you that how rainbow is formed. So basically nothing much. That's that because if you say is this any usage in daily life? No law, it's just natural phenomenon creating rainbow. Okay, so I think we can try some exercise first before we go. Okay, Lai, please turn with me to page 12, question 4. Okay, so cool. Yeah, you can actually, to everyone, you can actually make your own rainbow. You use water hose outside your house, the one to wash the car or water your plants. When there is sunlight, right, especially bright sunlight, try and spray, pinch the end of the hose and spray water into mid-air. You should see a rainbow, self-create rainbow. But make sure the sun is behind you. Then you spray in front of you. Whenever you're not happy, life is hard, exams, when there's no rainbow, you make your own rainbow. Mommy will kill me, don't waste water. Okay, that's quite sad lah. It's okay lah. Remain the gray clouds and I mean, there's a way to create your own rainbow. Okay, right. Everyone, let's draw the line to complete the dispersion. So let's start from here. Place your ruler. You're not supposed to draw a straight line. You're supposed to bend slightly like that. Okay, bend slightly, everyone. Okay. Okay, right, and then you can also bend one more time. But this one slightly more because this is the slow color. Remember violet slower. You bend more. Then the first line. Then from here, bend One more time as you exit the glass. Bend one more time to X. And here, bend one more time. See, bending more, because lousy color, slow color, you bend more. Okay, and never forget your arrow. Okay, like question B, everyone. Write down the color of X and color of Y. Very easy. The top color will be red. Remember the sequence, right? Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. So the lower color will be violet. Easy. Okay, like last two. Compare the refraction of light of X and Y. Okay, refraction means like they bend more or bend less. That's called refraction. Okay, obviously, I told you just now, the lousy color bend more, the better color bend less. So obviously, Y refract more than X, isn't it? Can you all form a sentence like to compare? Like which one refract more? Like light Y refract more, or I mean, you make your own sentence for that. Okay, no problem. Okay, easy, everyone. Light Y refracts more than light X. Give a reason, like just give me a simple word. What is that that is causing, see my tongue cannot, causing the refraction differently? What is the factor that cause to different color to have different angle? Why do we have different angle? It's because different light or different color have different what? Okay, they all bend at different angle. It's because different color lights have different speed, correct? They travel at different speed. So obviously, in this case, who is faster? Who is slower? You compare. Now you are writing reason of the bending. Why X lesser? Why bend more? Oh, because X faster lor, Y slower lor. As long as you make a sentence to compare, then can okay, so maybe you should write like light Y travels at I don't know, slower speed, faster speed. You try and form your sentence. Okay, no problem. Okay, so I guess we'll stop here. The other part we will actually do the next week with the color. So that's it for tonight, my friends.